morning, guys. How are ya? It is 6:56 and I am heading to work. So it's the crappiest day ever. It's like raining and foggy and freezing cold. It's so gross. I did not want to get up this morning. I set my alarm for like 5:30 or something, and it went off, and I was like, there's no way I'm getting out of this bed. It's too cold outside and I'm too warm. So I just laid there until like, I don't know, what time was it? Must have been about 6:30. So like for a whole hour. And then I decided I'd get up and get ready. But yeah, so yucky day. And apparently, of course, I'm so glad that everyone had to tell me, but we've apparently made an error at work or whatever, and now a couple of us are in trouble for it. It's like, it's not an actual error. Someone has perceived it as an error. It's actually not. Like, it's totally fine, but they've perceived it as an error, so now we're going to cop that. And it's not the kind of situation where you can say, no, you're wrong, it's okay, because they won't take that well. So just pretty much got to cop it sweet and wear that shit. But whatever. So today's probably going to suck a bit, but I'm just going to get in there, get it over with, and then not worry about it. I usually find, like, I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, stand up for yourself. I'm like, you know what, you can't do that in every situation, and it's just not possible, so you're just better off to wear it, so it's all good. But yeah, let's talk about how slow the internet connection is around here. It's ridiculous. It took like over 24 hours for one of my videos to upload onto YouTube the other day. Like, I literally started it at the beginning of, what day was it? It was Saturday. No, sorry, it was Sunday morning. Started on Sunday morning, and it didn't finish until last night at about 10 o'clock. So, like, well over 24 hours. I mean, it was an 18-minute video, and it was in HD, parts of it or whatever, but that's ridiculous. It should not take that long. So annoying. We need better internet around here, definitely. So anyway, I don't think there's anything else super exciting happening today. Went to Deb practice last night, that was kind of fun. There's some scary chicks at that Deb. Like, one of them hasn't had a partner for like the entire time. The Deb's in like 3.5 weeks. So her poor partner, whoever she's gonna get, is gonna have like practically no chance to learn the dances. And there was a guy that turned up last night, and he was kind of like, he'd never met her before, and he met her, and well, if you met her, you know why she doesn't have a partner yet. He was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to come back. She turned up like about 20 minutes late and smelt like booze and BO, and she was just gross. And I was like, you left this poor guy here. He's never done the classes before. He has no idea what he's doing at all. I was like, oh man, the poor kid. So that was fun. But yeah. Ugh, what a day. But it's over, so that's okay. I had like all this stuff to do today, and I kind of got most of it done, I think. I think there was a couple of things I forgot to do, but hopefully no one will notice. So apparently there's some big knob coming again tomorrow. So exciting, like it happens every week. So it's beginning to get a little bit old, really. But anyway, so supposedly someone's on their way. We'll just see how that goes. I work tomorrow night, so I don't have to be there in the morning. And I probably should go in, but I'm just not going to, because I really want to have a sleep in, to be honest. I just want to stay in bed and do nothing. So I'm going to go home now, and I better go to the supermarket first and get some cat litter for the cats, because I don't have any and they kind of need it changed. And Dan's got his parents and some relatives coming up this weekend for a couple of days, so we need to make sure the house is nice and clean. So dirty cat litter is probably not the best way to do that. So I better go and do that. Dan's working tonight, so I don't know what I'm doing for dinner or what he's going to want to do. But I thought, like, if I go to the supermarket and do all that, then I might just go for a jog or a walk after I've done... Oh, for frick's sake. For those of you who don't know, I just got hit by a rock, and I just had to replace my windscreen like 2 weeks ago because it got like knocked in by a couple of rocks. I'm so pissed off. Every time a rock hits it, I'm like, get off me, don't touch me. But yeah, so I'm gonna go for a walk or whatever until he gets home from work, and that's about all. I don't think anything's really happened. Maureen and Peter came over for dinner last night, which was really cool. We just chatted and hung out for a bit. That was nice. And I'm working this weekend, so I won't be doing much at all. I don't think Dan's working, so we might go to town for a bit and do some stuff. Just trying to think if there was something. I thought there was something I was going to say, but I can't remember what it was. Really can't have been that important then, probably. Nah, I got no idea. So yeah, my uncle is in hospital at the moment down near where my parents live, and he's not very well, so he's in like intensive care type stuff, whatever, and they're going to reassess him on Friday to see if he's going to be able to come home or if he has to go into like an aged care facility or something like that. Kind of hoping he doesn't have to go into a facility, because they're never nice places for old people to go, and it's once they get there, that's pretty much the end for them. So I don't know. If he came home though, he'd have to have someone there with him all the time to like care for him, and like he's just reached old age. Like he's like 89 or something like that. So it's not like he's got a disability or anything like that. It's just that he's getting old and he can't really do a lot of things for himself anymore. So yeah, so he's a little bit down and everything too, Mum said, and Mum's a bit down because of it, so hopefully it'll all be okay and it'll all work out. So I think they find out on Friday, so I'll talk to them on the weekend and see what the go is with that. And I've got holidays soon in a few weeks, so I'm going home for a few days to see Mum and Dad, and they'll probably come up and see me for a day or two, because I can't really go home for a big amount of time because I've got that deb ball that I've been doing. So that's on, so I kind of got to be around for that. And Dan's on holidays too, so we want to have some time to do some stuff as well. So we'll do that. But yeah, so anyway, I'll talk to you later, because I'll probably have something to say later. So until then, bye. So I'm just here to pick up Daniel from work, so he finishes in like 5 minutes. So I just come down to get him. I've got some chips, and it's chicken tonight, but it's like carbonara nolly. It's like creamy bacon cheese thing with chicken pieces cooking, so that's simmering away at home. So hopefully it's not too long, because otherwise it'll burn, or the cats will eat it before I get there. That'd be kind of funny. Come home and find the cat's just covered in creamy carbonara sauce. That could be quite interesting. So I'm just waiting here. There's no one else around. There's people that work later than what Dan does, so there's cars and stuff here, but there's no one here, so it's really, really eerie in the car park. See? There's absolutely no one around. It's really bright because they've got all the street lights and everything on, but it's kind of creepy here at the moment. So yeah, it's all good. Hopefully it won't be too long. So I ran into Peter tonight. She served me, so saw her. That was cool. I haven't changed the cat Lily yet. It's at home, but I haven't changed it. I gave them some food though, so I did feed them. But yeah, I don't think much else has happened tonight. I've just been cleaning up, trying to get stuff clean, so that tomorrow night, like, all Dan will have to do is just like vacuum and put away the final bits of stuff that are in the lounge room that can go into our room or whatever. And, you know, just basically all he'll need to do is vacuum and maybe wipe down a few surfaces. So hopefully that's all taken care of, so I don't have to worry, because it's really the last thing you can be bothered with at the moment. Like, he's working so much and I'm working a lot, and just the stress of like the visits and stuff that are happening with work. So I don't have time to think about like how clean the house is. It's the last thing I'm thinking about. But you don't want people to have a bad impression of you, but you know, sometimes things just get away from you. I mean, we are living in two places, so if we're not if we're not here, we're in town, and when we're not inhabiting one of those houses, either one of us is at work anyway, so it's not like you have days just sitting around the house and you're like, oh, I could clean up now. We're always like from one place to the other, so unless it gets cleaned up at the time, it probably won't. I know it's really bad, it sounds really bad, but honestly, we're so busy. It's just ridiculous. Like, I work nearly 12 hours a day, and most of the time he works between 10 and 11 hours a day, so, there's not much time left to do, like, normal things like, go for a walk or exercise and then make dinner and then have time with each other or watch a movie or something and then clean the house on top of that. Like, it just doesn't happen. Like, people don't understand. So, whatever. I don't care. I just... stop whinging. It's all good. So anyway, I'm going to go before I whinge some more about stuff that's not important. So, I will talk to you all later. See ya.